What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're doing History Week. This is one of our crafts for that week. We are making this log cabin project. So we're going to start with just a blue sheet of paper. You can use a different color if you want. It doesn't have to be blue. And then some of the just popsicle sticks, like about 10 or 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go with 11. Okay. So then we're just gonna glue it down to our sheet. And then we're just gonna line the others up right above it. Just try to get them as close together as possible. Abraham Lincoln lived in log cabins, and that's why we are making this. If you look at our finished one, we have a penny here, so it's like Abraham Lincoln looking out the window. If you want to see a log cabin, you can go down to New Salem, which is down by Springfield. It's a city down there. Back in the time when Abraham Lincoln was alive, he actually lived in that little town. You can see like places that he worked and stuff, and it's kind of neat. The really cool old log cabins. So if you get a chance, you ought to try to check that out. A little piece of our history. So this part, there's not a whole lot to this. Okay. Just take your time, glue these on. Try to keep them as straight as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want them close to straight. You don't want to look like your house is about ready to fall over or something. That wouldn't be good. So, got a couple more here to glue down. So the main part of our log cabin is done here. Now we're going to work on the roof. And so we just got a piece of paper in here, and so we're gonna cut out a piece of paper. I did it on black on this one, but I think I'm going to do it brown so it kind of blends in a little bit better with our log cabin. So I'm just going to take two different these are going to be the roof part. So I'm just going to take them and put them down so I can figure out how I need to cut this paper so it's going to fit inside there. So I'm going to set it up, and then I'm just taking a marker. Okay. So now I just have a triangle here to cut out. Oops, I got two pieces of paper. Only need one. Set that aside. Okay. So I'm cutting this piece out here. Alright. Because you can see a little bit of the ink. I'm just going to flip it over. Put it down here. So I'm going to glue this piece on, my paper piece on next. Okay. Glue all over the back real good. Kind of put it Okay. Now I'm going to take the last two pieces of my wood and glue it down. So all right. So then we've got that done. Next, we're gonna paint our wood, like I did on this one. So I've got some brown paint here. Put a little bit on this plate. And we're just gonna paint the whole thing brown. I think I like this color a little bit better. The other one was kind of dark, and I like this a little better. So we're just gonna paint everything and okay. Okay, so smooth that paint out a little bit. And we don't want to forget to paint our roof. Okay. And now we're gonna make our window like we have in this one. I just cut a little piece of black, a little square. It doesn't matter what size, you just just a little square, and you could do it like if you want to have it yellow so it looks like there's a light on behind him or something, you know. He has his fire going. You can do that. Because he didn't have electricity yet, so there's no lights on, but the fire could be burning behind him. Then we're just going to stick that down on our log cabin. And then, so we can have Abraham Lincoln, it's our penny. So you want to make sure that you've got the head side up, because that way you have Abraham Lincoln. Just put a little drop right there in the middle. And drop that right down in there. Flatten this stuff out a little bit. And there you go. That is our log cabin. So we got two different, a little bit darker, and I think the lighter one better, but you make whichever one you want, and I hope you have fun with this, guys. Thanks.